And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of getting everyone to Gachikoi in Holocure. Today we're gonna run with Shirogane Noel and Shiranui Flare of let me cheat for a moment. I want to say, oh no, it's fantasy. It's not Holocure, it's fantasy. Right. I knew it was something to do with, like, novelty type stuff. Alright. So, yeah, we're gonna continue with two characters each time. A couple of other announcements as well. My visa to Japan was approved. My digital nomad visa, so I will be moving over there for 6 months, mid-October. So we have a couple of weeks left until that happens. I'm currently in the process of getting a place to stay. I've already booked my flight. And yeah, once I'm over there, the streaming schedule will change. I'm not sure in what way, to be entirely honest. Because I'm not sure what it is that I'm going to do over there all the time. But I'll try to keep up streaming in the same way that I do now at the very least. So 3 to 4 times a week. Well, at the moment I think it's 2 to 3 times a week, but I kind of want to expand that. But yeah, first I need to make sure that I actually can continue in this fashion and maybe expand it a little bit, but we'll see. So what are we gonna do today? Well, we're gonna have a look at Shiranui Flare, and to do that we have to decide how we're gonna play her, and to do that we're gonna have to have a look at her page. I know that she's a defensive character. Like, she starts at 100 HP. She's not particularly fast. Low crit, like really low crit. She's a 5 out of 5 size, so that's great. And a 1.3 attack, which is, I'm pretty sure, fairly average. There should be a pop-up here, but it's not coming up. Okay. She's a melee, which is somewhat limiting. Oh, the Holy Cross does not, yeah, because that still counts as a melee weapon, even though it is it becomes a kind of multi-shot. So what could we do with this? Well, let's have a look at her skills before we decide on that. So melee is an option, going full melee and getting the melee item, but I don't think that is the best choice, and here's why. 90-second cooldown, special attack, description, become invulnerable for 10 seconds. During this time, all weapon size is increased by 25%. All weapon size, so we want more than just one weapon. And targets at point-blank range will receive 300% damage and be knocked back. It ignores knockback resistance, so this will affect bosses as well. Skills. We've got Muscle, we've got Gyudon, we've got Knight's Dance. That one is quite funny. Muscle. Every 30 seconds, gain Muscle for 10 seconds. So it's a buff that you gain for 10 seconds every 30 seconds. that reduces damage taken by 20%. Weapon size bonuses from items further reduces damage via muscle up to a total limit of 60%. A little bit unclear. I think that this is a 40% weapon size bonus from items, only from items, would be enough. I don't think it's a 200 or 300% bonus that you need. That would be... I don't know. Maybe it is. It's not quite clear. It doesn't state here either. So, yeah, not quite sure what this... how this works. Gyudon. She gains max HP permanently. She heals 15 HP every 30 seconds. And for each 20 of Noel's total max HP, she also gains 2 attacks. I believe this stacks with the item that does the same thing. So we're going to go with a max HP build. Now also, this is an infinite scale. So if you want to do the infinite game, this is probably the way to go. Knight's Dance. Gain dance gauge that fills when moving or taking damage. So we want to move around with her. Okay, so no standing still. When full, Noel creates a holy aura, dealing 50% damage for 10 seconds. Damage and size of the aura increase by 3% for every 10 max HP. That's pretty good. Oh, the 50, 100, 150. So this is what scales. Here the attack scales and nothing else. And here the damage taken and the maximum damage... damage taken reduction, damage reduction, and maximum damage reduction is what is scaling. She is a very beginner-friendly. Like she's a very tanky character. Her Gyudon attack percent buff and the damage and size of Holy Aura created by Knight's Dance scale off of max HP, allowing her to use HP increasing defensive items like Genghis Khan, which is what we will be using. Just Bandage and Piggy Pig Pimon. All of these is what we're going to use. Items which increase attack area or reduce damage taken synergize well with muscle. Making items like Nightly Milk, which is what we will be taking, and Breastplate, both of which were inspired by Noel herself. Very powerful on her. Yes, all of these we will take. Trivia, yeah, if you want to read through that, feel free. But if you're looking for a good starting character to kind of, I wouldn't say farm money with, but just like play with, she's probably the way to go. I also kind of want to use her to try and beat level 4 hard. So I'm debating whether we're going to try that today. But I think not. I think I want to keep that for a different video because that would be like mixing things up a bit. So, with that being said, I'm pretty sure that Genghis Khan is not a melee. It is a ranged, so we won't have a pure melee build anyway. So let's see what we can get from the weapons and items next. Let's swap over here. So, let's begin with the items actually. We are gonna decide on items first, we're gonna do weapons later because we kind of want to see where we can go. We want to do Genghis Khan, which is elite cooking, and Uber Sheep. Elite cooking is something for later, so we want Uber Sheep. We also said we want Piggy Pig Pimon. And what else? Just Bandage. Just Bandage. We don't really want... That was not the right... I'm used to the inverse mouse button, so the right mouse button dropping out of a menu, which is not what will happen here. Yeah, it's not a crit build, it's not a really defensive build, so we don't need to take care of that. We want Nightly Milk, we want Breastplate. We're not interested in sake, not interested in Body Pillow, not really interested in either costume, to be entirely honest. And I think... Oh no, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is one too many. So, difficult decision to make. We can get rid of credit card or blacksmith gear, but that will really restrict us when it comes to leveling up. So I think the way to go is to remove Promised Tiara. As much as I love the extra drop rate for the stamps, when we don't require the haste, we don't require the crit. This is already a perfect build. Just by taking 2 scaling items and then everything that is kind of recommended for her. And we should be good. Right. That being said, and we should have 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. These 3 get dropped, as always, and we should be good. Weapon-wise, we want Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan is, if I'm not mistaken, Elite Lava Bucket and Spider Cooking. So we want those 2. Now that's about the extent of what we know we want. Except we want Bounce Ball in here. Bounce Ball is a... it benefits from the size increase, so she's a 5 out of 5 in the size category, which is exactly what you want. And I will just check the weapon... the weapon page, so that we can actually make sure that we don't double use item. We're not gonna go into absolute wall. What could we do with Bounce Ball? Curse Ball? Nah. I'm like it's a very fiddly thing to deal with, and I'm not really into that. We could go with Ring of Fitness, would not be the worst for her. Which is a multi-shot, which is irrelevant because we have no dependent items. And yeah, as you can see, like we could have tried to get a melee build, but with the ninja headband, that would actually remove one of the items that we really want, so that isn't gonna happen. What else? What else? Let's go back to the browser. We could go. Well, what are we going to go for? We are going to go Elite Cooking. So we've got Elite Cooking, which is Lava Bucket and Spider Cooking. We've got Ring of Fitness. Which actually reduces 2 of the finest final items. So we're probably gonna go with the... we're probably gonna go with something that I'll mention in a moment. I think Snowflower Sake would be good here, because we can't go... no, we could go Frozen Sea. Ooh, but I kind of like the Snowflower Sake idea. Or do we go Light Beam? Oh, we have 1, 2, 3. We need 1 more collab. Let's go through them from the top. No. No. I mean, it wouldn't be out of character for her, to be entirely honest. And it's not a bad weapon as such. But we have, like, Black Plague and Bloodlust, which are better. We have Bone Bros, which we can't... Well, no, we could use Ian Curse and Cutting Board. Nope. Yeah, no, that's Spider Cooking. That's not Ian Curse. But it's not really fitting for her, so... yes, it's a very strong weapon. Do we need it? Not really. Ian Curse... Elder Toro is something that we can't use. Dragonfire doesn't really fit. We are going to use Plug Type as the final one. We could go Black Plague. It's not the worst. We could go Bloodlust, which kind of goes against... Okay, so the way that Noel plays out, we will have a ton of AoE at the end. Was there something that actually gives us size for pickup range? I can't remember. Oh yeah, the corporation pin. Every 40% of pickup radius also increases attack area of all weapons by 2%. Are we actually dependent on that though? Do we benefit from just size increase? Damage and size of the aura increases by 3%. No, that gives you, it isn't dependent on it. This is dependent on health. And so this would be a further reduction. So this would allow us weapon size bonuses from items, which is what this is. So would it be worth taking the corporation pin and dropping, let's say, the blacksmith gear? That might be worth it. Ooh, that's a difficult one. It does limit us. As I said before, it will limit us in terms of how far we can level our items. And normally, even with this combo that we currently have active, it's cutting it a little bit close. Now, alternatively, what we could do is get rid of either the Just Bandage or the PKP Man. I don't want to lose the breastplate because it is just outright damage and damage reduction. I don't want to get a PKP Man because it actually stacks and gives more main weapon and special attack. I mean, it's only main weapon and special, whereas Just Bandage outright heals you. Like, that would be our main healing item. Ooh, that's a difficult one. I might drop the Piki Man for the corporation pin. You know what? We have 2 games. Let's try them out, maybe even 3 games. We just gonna try them out both. We're gonna go with this build first, and we're gonna see how well that does. I know that it will struggle, like you'll start to struggle more on higher levels to level everything out. But let's try to see how this goes. Right. We need one last collab, right? I think, because with Snowflower Sake, Ring of Fitness, I think we're not going to go with Snowflower Sake. We're going to go with Frozen Sea. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go with Light Beam. I guess we could go with Legendary Sausage, but then we are going to go too much into the melee build. I mean, we want to move anyway. No, let's go with Legendary Sausage. We're gonna move anyway, and then we don't need to do Frozen Sea. We can go Snowflower Sake on this. So we've got Glow Stick, Whammy Water, Sea Tears, Bounce Ball, BL Book, Sausage, Elite Lava Bucket, and Spider Cooking. And that we now have to take over into the game. So Spider Cooking, Lava Bucket, yes. BL Book, yes. Sausage, yes. Bounce Ball, CEO's Tears, yes. I didn't use that twice by accident, did I? No. And Glow Stick and Whammy Water, yes. So we don't need Psycho Axe, we don't need Cutting Board, we don't need Idle Song, but this is all we can. Oh yeah, because you're still not active. We are gonna take. We're gonna finish on Plug Type Sokoko, and we're gonna drop EN's Curse, but that's normally a very good one, and in the game I might just accidentally take it. So it's either going to be Hollow Bomb or Owl Dagger. I think we're going to go with Hollow Bomb because normally I don't take Hollow Bomb, so I'm gonna hesitate before taking this, which might save us. Let's go through them again. Do we still have everything active that we need? Because that's the last one, yeah. Glow Stick, Whammy Water still there. Bounce Ball CO here still there. These two still there. And BL Book Sausage is still there. And that's all we need. Alright. Now, admittedly, this is the kind of safer build. Although it's debatable whether that's true. But this one means we have a high damage output. Let's go. Let's go with Shirogane Noel. We've got her regular outfit and we've got her casual outfit. We're gonna go with regular. We're gonna go with the regular for now. We've only cleared the first stage, so everything else is still available, including stage 4 hard, which is recommended for Phantom Oshi. We could do a hard stage right now. We need quite a bit of stuff, but we're gonna do another 2. We're gonna do another 2 normals and 1 hard. We're not gonna start with the hard. I haven't played stage 2 in a while. And yeah, I'm not a great fan of stage 3, 4, and 5 because they don't really drop any of the loot boxes. So this is what we're gonna go with. This is the easiest. Well, actually, this is the easiest one to level. So I'm debating whether to do this one or to go for another one. You know what? Let's start with Fantasy Island right away. That could be fun. On the normal one, sure. I mean, she won't have a problem in here. Like, she's, as I said, very, and as the page says, very, very beginner-friendly character to play. White Wing. We start with just bandage. Is that the first thing we want to take, though? Or amongst the first things we want to take? We haven't gotten Gyudon yet, so this is a very, very easy first pick. In fact, we want to... We want to take the scaling as early as possible. I'm kind of want to take the haste up. We're not going to take this one immediately. I know that haste up is not the best pick at this stage, but it is very, very enticing right there. Spider cooking. And Elite Lava Bucket, we're gonna hold that. Ooh, that actually hurt. We're gonna take the Elite Lava Bucket here. Now, we are healing over time one way or another, but very slowly. The only way to speed that up is, as you've just seen, for each 20 minutes. So this isn't something that we actually need to improve right away. We just needed to trigger the constant +2 max HP. So now we could go with this, or we could go with this. I think because this immediately helps. Use damage taken. This is only temporary, so it's alright, but not really what we need right now. And this would help a little bit, but the one thing that... Oh, it's every 13... So it's 50% of the time this is active, and this is active all the time, so... Well, no, it's not, but the benefit is accumulating all the time. Damage and size of the aura increases by 3% for every 10 max HP. Or we could just go for the glow stick and get more damage output. I kind of need to level these anyway, so let's take this. It is like leveling is the only way to get the skills, so that is certainly something to have a look at. Okay, yes, she doesn't have the damage output to actually deal with that, and I need to remember to actually keep moving, because that is something that she does need to do. And we have the special up. I'm wondering how long that took. Oh, I just healed. That was not what I wanted to do. Ooh, Piki Man or more credit card? We're gonna go with more credit card. I actually want to make sure that I get the Uber Sheep and the Uber Sheep and the blacksmith gear. So, ooh, bounce ball, very nice. We have one combination already, which is the main one that we want to level first. Bounce ball goes into CEO's tears and glow stick into Wummy water. I don't mind taking bounce ball. It is a very strong one for her, so that is fantastic. Don't really need to pick that one up, but oh well. Yeah, the problem with moving around all the time is that you run into stuff that you would normally avoid. I should probably start leveling the mace at this point, which is the first weapon that I actually want to level. Because it is only a 6 increase of things. So we will do that here. And CO's Tears is an option, Piki Man is an option. We kind of want both, to be entirely honest. Because I want to fill this up as quickly as possible. So that I can take the... and we're going to go with CO's Tears because we have the bounce ball. She is invincible, so that's fine. Not for long though. Yeah, there we go. That was it. That was not the one that I was hoping for. But it will be quite funny. I do not want to pick this thing up, so we're gonna be re-rolling. Just bandage. Not ideal, but it is a healing item, so I'll take it. Not ideal, but we will take Udon. So I kind of want armor and the 2 items that I'm still missing. The 2 very important items that I'm still missing, I should say. And I can't seem to find them, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, she really, as a melee character, she really has to go in there. Okay, all 3 of them, thank you very much. That is not what I wanted to see. We're gonna hold Uber Sheep and we're gonna take Blacksmith gear. Because if I don't get breastplate, that is acceptable. We're gonna level out the credit card right away. Because I want more anvils. I'd love to get a super credit card, to be entirely honest, but I don't think I will. It hasn't happened in a while. I could use some healing right now, which I will get because I've got the band-aid. Yeah, that is... she's way too slow to actually evade that. And she will get slower. She will get slower the moment that I will actually take that on. I still don't know why this exists. Night's Dance, I suppose. Could go Uber Sheep. More healing. But yeah, I could just do this, and I'm healed. We're almost at the 4-minute mark, and we are almost constantly triggering the... oh god, what was it? The aura skill? Can't remember what it was called. We're gonna go with... I want to go with a reroll here, to be entirely honest. We're gonna go with spider cooking here. That's fine. almost at the 4-minute mark. There we are. He is invincible, so... I do not want PvP, man. I want the armor. The armor's really good on her. We're gonna take Lava Bucket here. Oh, we've got Ghost. Yes, please. In fact, swap this out. And strengthen this, and strengthen this. Right. This thing has not died yet. Okay, there we go. Okay, give me the armor. No, not the researcher's code. Are you kidding me? There we go, breastplate. Alright, with that we can actually pick this up. And then pick this up. Good. Because it can contain anything. And I don't want this to, like, ruin the last... Well, I don't say... It won't ruin the last slot. I can decide to pick it up or not. But I don't want to have to discard it if I can't benefit from it. We're gonna go with muscle here. We want to finish those skills. And yeah, every time they attack me, they now have a chance of triggering a retaliation... well, some retaliation damage. And as I improve the breastplate, the damage is going to get higher, and I think the chance is going to increase. We're going to see. And it also reduces damage, so yeah, I now don't really care about any of this anymore. We're going to go with the mace here. We've got flour, sure, that doesn't hurt, so let's pick that up. I just thought of a very cheesy line, and I'm not gonna say it out loud. Yeah, we wanna get Holy Mace upgraded to full. It's the only item that we currently really care about. We are not quite there, but we will be with the next level up if we find it, or with the next anvil. One way or another, it won't be long. And of course, we didn't find it. We're gonna go with cooking here, so that when these guys get close, we don't have to worry about them. Right. Uh, 5.5 minute mark. I again forgot to trigger this at the 5-minute mark. We are gonna go with... That's a good question. Sea Ostias and Bounce Ball is also an option, so we could go with that. We don't need the glow stick right now. Because we don't have the Wami water anyway. Or we could go with one of the items. Max HP, yeah, max HP, why not? Max HP gives us damage. Forgot. Yeah, we can just take max HP. That is fine. That is perfectly fine, and that's a very nice addition. Yeah, I think that one. I mean, it is matching, even if that's not quite the weapon that she uses. It's a very nice, interesting addition. Oh, we're just gonna walk around and we're gonna wait for this to die. We're gonna go Nightly Milk, and we're gonna finish this one. And good grief, that's the second one. So this increases chance and increases damage taken, so yes, please. Lava Bucket, pickup range, we don't really need pickup range. More Lava Bucket, more Breastplate, and we need Spider Cooking because it's lagging behind Lava Bucket. We could go for just Bandage to gain the max HP and full heal, but I think a little bit more damage output would be, well, area, sorry, not damage output, but area would be nice. yeah. Alright, I think we are very well situated for the time being. And that's another anvil. That's a bit more than I expected, to be entirely honest. Effect of weapons, knockback, increase attack size and knockback, also pickup range. Pickup range is probably the one that we care least about. I guess we could do just bandage, or we could go for the first collab. We are only 6 minutes in, we don't really need the first collab yet. But we will at least... 3 novel books increase frequency of hits. We're gonna go with the frequency. And I'm gonna level out this one, because that means we now only drop weapons, which is very nice, because that means we have a lot of slots that we can use for that now. It will make leveling our weapons a lot faster. Well, will it though? Because you would be leveling the weapons anyway. It's actually just a question of preference. Yeah, we're at the stage where we're just gonna do skills if we find them. Doesn't really matter which. We're at the 7-minute mark and the special is not charged up, so we are gonna wait. 14, 15, yeah, that's pretty much where I expect this to be. So we are gonna use it. We don't need Ubersheep, we don't need any of these two. So we're gonna concentrate on this. We're only gonna do one though. Well, are we gonna do one? I should probably do none as of yet. We're gonna take Gyudon. As I said, if we find a skill, we're gonna take it. Increase the damage of the main weapon by 20%, decrease by 20%, and increase all other weapons by 4%, which is neutral in the first step, because that's 5 other weapons. But like this will fall behind in damage, so that is something that you can do if you have no other stamp to think about. Generally, like, even with the leveling, there's better stuff in my opinion, so I have not used that yet. Don't really see the point. And of course, if you're playing single weapon things, then not worth it at all. We're gonna go with this one here. We need one more upgrade, and then we can run with the... we should be... Oh no. Okay, that took longer than I expected. But yeah, they actually cannot kill us at all. Like, we're healing way too fast. We're gonna go spider cooking, and then we are gonna max this out. Alright, sure. And then we're gonna go lead level bucket up, and then we're gonna check this, which is an Ubersheep. Alright. I mean, we could already start improving. Oh no. I forgot to slide something. I forgot to enchant. Oh no. Good, another anvil. Oh dear. I mean, I can delay it. That wouldn't be the problem. Crit damage. I don't really do crit. That's terrible. I'm gonna have to re-roll that once I merge it. Next will be CEO's Tears and Bounce Ball. We're gonna start returning the Bounce Ball. 15% damage, that's fine. Oh, good grief. Yeah, Bounce Ball. I'm gonna merge those two, and then so if I re-roll this now, the enchantment, I will get 2 enchantments re-rolled. instead of re-rolling them separately. But if I re-roll it after only having enhanced one of the items previously, I'll only get the one enchantment re-roll. So you want to get those 2 enchantments in there. Oh, I forgot what this did. Yeah, I don't think we have to think about the Genghis Khan yet, but... we should probably focus on getting this stuff done. It's the OCs and that, isn't it? Yeah. For some reason, I'm not gaining experience at the rate that I would expect. Although, well, yeah, we are halfway in, and I have just finished the first of these. I'm still waiting to gain level 38. Like, it's a bit slow, but that might be because I messed up the enchantments. We're gonna enchant the Ostiers, and we're gonna enchant the glow stick. We're gonna see just how strong this is by just standing in the middle of this explosion. Sausage, that's fine. I kind of want to fill this slot up while we can. I just realized that I don't really have this thing in view, which I should. Let's move you guys over. There we go. And continue. Alright. Rainbow? I could go with the weakened stamp. Reduce attack and defense by 20 and 5. Well, I mean, I have a damage reduction anyway, so it's not really something that I need. Bounce ball and CEO's tears, right? Yeah, bounce balls and CEO's tears. So we're gonna go with this. Oh, there you are. Yeah. That is gonna work on me sometime. No, it is. Yeah, she's quite slow. But but she's also quite sturdy. Glow stick, not quite ideal. Mark is not something that I care about. But we're gonna enchant this just to get that done. That's all of this enchanted, and we want to make sure that we get this stuff leveled up. So upgrade this to level 4. Yeah, none of these are actually interesting to me in terms of that, but really? We're gonna go with Powerful, and we will be enchanting this by 1. Just because we can. Yeah, so long as you remain in the area with her, he's fine. There's a lot of damage that she deals with this kind of stuff. We have... Oh, we don't have them quite at the level where we want them, so let's do this. But I also kind of want to re-roll the enchantment on this. What are we gonna get? Really? A double knockback? Are you kidding? Ah! Why? I don't need a double knockback on that. Oh dear. I need damage or something, not double knockback. Why? That's an AoE effect. How can that even roll double knockback? Knockback where? I guess away from me, but still, that's so stupid. Oh no. I want to take damage with her. That's her entire thing. That sounds so wrong. But still. I need another anvil. Actually, yes. Actually, yes. She's a meta character, you know. Again? I want CEO's tears. I want the CEO's tears. There you are. Oh yes. That's actually fantastic. And I haven't invested. No, that should be level 1. I will take this. Increase attack size and knockback effects of weapons by 30%, also increase physical range by 100, and increase max HP by 20. Yes! Oh no. Okay, let's re-enchant this. This is so stupid. This is so... Hit rate plus 20, damage plus 15. Alright, now we're talking. And we're gonna max out this one. Which has a size buff on it. I just realized. Oh no. This is gonna be Ring of Fitness, which is gonna be affected by a size. Yeah, look at that. Not that one. I kind of want to keep my reroll for now. We're gonna level out Evil Sheep here. Can't remember what triggers viewed on. It was something, obviously. Because the alternative is that it would be nothing. We got hit rate and damage and size. We're gonna wait for a moment. Are we gonna wait for a moment, or are we gonna level out Evil Sheep? We're gonna level out Evil Sheep. We're gonna get so many of these anvils anyway, it's fine. Oh, and we want the thing to finish. We're gonna sell the slow stamp. We want to be able to finish the super collab, which is incoming now. That hurt a little bit. It did hurt a little bit. It only hurt a little bit, but it did hurt a little bit. BL book, there we go. Finally. Good grief. That's the one that I was talking about earlier. We don't need that. We want to enchant BL book, and I don't really care about anything else. It is BL book and sausage, so that's what we're gonna go for. Yeah, we can sell this. We are not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. We're in luck now. Sausage. A little knockback on hit. And we could go for more knockback. But the answer to that one would be no. There we go. And now please drop a golden. There we go. And with that we can do this. Level 50 at 13 minutes, which is slightly behind schedule. Could have happened around level 12, but then we do have reduced attack and damage, which reduces the amount of kills we get and the amount of enemies that are on screen is not dependent on time. It is only dependent on, well, how many are on screen at the time. What I mean is, they don't just spawn in all the time. If you, there are supposed to be a number of enemies spawned in, and if you're below that number, the game will spawn in more. So defeating more enemies faster is actually the way to level faster, which sounds obvious, but you get more spawns as well, so that scales pretty much infinitely. Not quite, pretty much. I kind of want to get this done. We're concentrating on this because it freezes slots. I don't think there's anything that we might want from the slot, to be entirely honest, but still want to finish that, and we have. We could do this as well. Not really that important, and then we're going to go for the book. Because unlike the rest, that one is important. Crit, no. And bombing, no. It's some nice coinage. Nothing fancy. Like a couple of hundred here, a couple of hundred there. Book. Now both of them are at level 5, I believe. No, sorry, both of them are at level 4, and the glow stick is level 3. We should be able to probably quite closely level this out. Did I kill those guys? Okay, it would appear that my damage is ramping up quite nicely. They can be quite tough for low damage output characters, but not for Noel once you have leveled up her max HP, apparently. Radius, attack area. Like, the radius just means that they are going to spin further away from the character, which might be what you want, but might not always be what you want. And with her AoE increase, or area of attack, I should say increase. For her, this will be quite substantial. Like, if you max this out, the area that they spin away from her, yeah, not ideal. It's Spielbook and Sausage. Yes, it is Spielbook and Sausage. Okay, we're gonna keep this level. For the simple reason that we want to draw these. If I wanted to draw something else, I would do this completely asymmetrical, because that would allow me to free up the slot. And both of those are level 5 as of yet, so just increasing this doesn't give us max. So we're gonna wait a little bit for either another anvil to drop. I would not mind the speed upgrade. And we got another anvil. Okay, so we can finish this now. We're gonna upgrade Sausage, we're gonna upgrade Field Book. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna upgrade Sausage to max, and we're gonna take another speed upgrade. And now we're gonna wait for Golden Anvil to drop. There it is. And then we're gonna wait to level up, which might take a moment. Damage and size, that is. Oh, that's freaking giant! Holy shit! I forgot how ridiculous she can be. Oh no! That is funny. I'm sorry. That is just too funny. Wami Water is the last one, and yes, it does need an enchantment, so that's what we kept the anvil for. And yeah, we are at 16 minutes. We have one collab to do. That collab we should be able to finish. I'm not quite sure that we can actually level out the plug. The Asakoko. We got an anvil down here. Nice. I'm gonna level asymmetrically just because the upgrades are so good, and I don't mind at this stage. 30 seconds to the second to last boss. Last before the final one. I could get more healing, as if I needed it. Yeah, technically we do use healing items, and yeah, this is, she's quite difficult to kill, so perfectly fine with that. Something dropped up there. Now you're giving me this? Really? No, I don't need it anymore. I needed that at the beginning, not 2 minutes before the end. What's the idea with that? Okay, well, let's finish upgrading this, and then let's start upgrading this. Two minutes left, so I don't really want to mess around with that. I was hoping for another super item, but we don't really need it on this stage. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on taking care of leveling everything up, so getting this up to max level. And now I hope that I don't level up before I get another golden anvil, but that should not be a big problem. Because she really levels quite slowly. That's not what I was hoping for. I need a golden anvil. Golden anvil? Golden anvil? I heard you. Dang it. Alright. Yes, she does like to drink, so that is the implication. We have another 30 seconds. There we go. We've got the Asakoko. We can enchant this with damage. That's alright. Come on, guys. Alright, we're almost there for the first level. 7 seconds left. She actually managed to avoid that. That's impressive. She normally doesn't. I had to give her 2 speed upgrades. I mean, if I hadn't, like, those 3 upgrades would have been 3 levels, which would have put the good grief. Would have put her last weapon to full. Okay. That was Not difficult. I mean, yeah, I went with a full build instead of a single weapon build, but just to demonstrate how crazy strong that actually is, we will be going into one of the higher level maps now. We are gonna go to two hard maps. Well, one hard map and then maybe a normal one. But yeah, this should be fun. Also, I'm not gonna do level 1 with her. I'm gonna go for level 2. We're gonna do the same. Are we gonna do the same? I want to see how the higher damage reduction actually plays out. Is that worth it? I kind of think it would be. I wanna see how that actually plays out. So in the shop, in the armory, we're gonna swap out the Picky P-Man, which only gives us weapon for the attack for the main weapon. Main weapon and special attack. So this is perfect if you do a single weapon run. But we're kind of gonna go with this, which is attack area all weapons, and that synergizes quite nicely with her skill. With the muscle. Weapon size bonuses from items further reduces damage via muscle up to a total limit of 30%. Well, 60%. So the total limit for that is 60% with everything else we've done. Actually, hang on. This also reduces damage taken by 10. So we've got 60, we've got 70. And we've got a 25, so that's a 95% damage reduction. This doesn't reduce damage, this doesn't reduce damage. This heals, but doesn't reduce damage. So I could also go for this one. But I can't really take anything away. That's kind of my issue here. This goes up to, I think, 30? Might be wrong. So 30% would... Because I can only do a maximum of 60. And this requires me to invest into pickup range, which I don't really want to do. Like that's a lot of pickup range. If I want to do this, I also want to do this. So this is more for Sana than for her. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that is as good as this. Because this already gives me a bonus to area attacks. And how much is the skill? I mean, attack area. Attack area means... Well, that's for everybody, and I don't know how else to get attack area. I don't think there is anything else that gives me attack area. I wouldn't want it from the items. Gain a shield that absorbs 15 damage every 15 seconds. This improves, but also reduces damage taken by 10%. At the moment, this is 25% plus a little bit. Sorry, plus plus at least 20, but up to 60. If we assume that this goes up to 30, that would put that up to maybe 50. Yeah, let's say that is 50. So that would be 75. And that would be 85. But between 75 and 85, it's still a further, it's serious reduction at that point. Huh. There's so much you can do with this. There's just not enough items to take. And I think with the Uber Sheep, I mean, you are pretty much immortal at that point. So do you need the heal? That's a question and a half. But yeah, you'd have to and I didn't even get to go into buffing my HP at all. I went into speed and one attack, and that was it. So yeah, I kind of know. I want to try this build again. I hope I didn't change anything. Nope, it's still there. Okay, so let's go with this build again. I want to see. I should be able to push this further if I gain more HP. And we only have to do. I mean, I kind of want to do endless mode, but not really what we're here for. So we're gonna go stage 2 hard because we are now fandom. So yeah, we're gonna go with the heal. We're going to start out with something that we're going to throw away immediately. And credit card or spider cooking. We're going to hold spider cooking, we're going to take credit card. That is not what I was hoping for. We're going to eliminate this, we're going to hold spider cooking, we're going to take sausage. Just because it is something that we want. We're going to eliminate headphones. Kind of need to take blacksmith gear here. We're going to hold blacksmith gear. We're going to take spider cooking because I need the damage output. Now we're going to take blacksmith gear. Okay. Good grief. Improve mace. Ooh, I want all 3 of them. The pickup range is really good in the beginning because you want to pick up everything. Coin is not what I'm interested in. Give me something else. Flour is alright. Not really what I'm looking for. Glow stick is okay. I'm more interested in lava bucket at this point. Lava bucket would be nice. Okay, let's go the other way and let's eliminate everything. Ooh, bounce ball and breastplate. We're gonna hold bounce ball. We're gonna take breastplate here. Just because it deals such a good amount of damage. I can't take this. I will have to take Uber Sheep here. Last hold for bounce ball? Sure. Right. Eliminate this one. Take the bandage. It's either bandage or Picky man. And this is healing, which is what we are more in need of in the beginning. Credit card. I know this is not a clean way to decide this. But we do deal enough damage. I think that is fair to say. We do in fact deal enough damage. Alright, here we go. We're gonna enchant this. I do need the lava bucket. No. I want to upgrade this. And I do want the lava bucket as soon as possible. You are not the lava bucket. We're gonna go for you. Breastplate. I don't want to risk it. I do not want to risk this. Are you kidding me? Really? I can't do this. I need the other one first. I shouldn't have spent my last rerolls on that. Was less than ideal, shall we say. I can't. I just can't. Oh, I haven't used my rerolls. I'm an idiot. Come on. Lava buckets, lava buckets. Are you kidding me? Are you having a laugh? Not one! Like, that was not one lava bucket in all of the rolls. I'm not quite sure what I am. Impressed, in a way. Upset. Yeah, definitely upset. Give me my fucking lava bucket. What are you doing? No lava bucket. Okay, I'm gonna have to start enchanting stuff because I already enchanted. Let's enchant you. Cool down. Alright, that's fine. There it is. Good grief. You want to talk about streamer luck? Yeah, no. Whatever that is, I have the opposite of that. Oh dear. Let's enchant this. And let's check. Damage, size, damage, cooldown. Damage. I feel there's some sort of bias. Like literally every other one is damage. We're gonna go with these two first. Or should I go for... I mean, max HP does increase damage for everybody. Attack size also increase pickup range. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. More HP. More souls. Why does it have to be so fiddly? Okay, let's check whether anything dropped over here, which it should have. Yeah. Go away. I need to keep moving. I forgot. I need to keep moving. No problemo. There we go. Great. Just before I encountered the next one anyway. I don't want any of these. I actually don't want any of these. Question. Do I look like I care? Like, seriously? The answer is no. Well, the answer is I shouldn't, because I don't. Alright. Anything spawning over here outside of the anvil that I spawned myself? How's Lava Bucket so much faster ahead than this one? Quite a sure. Lead Lava Bucket. Now we're gonna run in the other direction to all the enemies, taking massive amounts of damage, but not caring about it one bit. Alright, after this one I'm gonna have to take a little break. Also should be moving this over here. Something dropped, and something else dropped. I'm gonna wait for one more. Sure, I'll swap. Not that I need it, but I'll take it. Both would have been fine, obviously. And we're at the 7-minute mark, which is worse than before. Ooh. Pretty sure. Oh, that's why. I'm pretty sure that we are fine with warmy water, but what did it spec into with glow sticks? So we have glow sticks, so this is fine. It does mean we can... I should have done this. I should have kept that. Should have kept that. Didn't matter. An Uber sheep? Okay. Yeah, max HP. First time in the second run that I get max HP. Well, first time in either run, I should say, that I get max HP. We are gonna spec either into not that one because that's missing something. The only thing that we can spec into is this warmy water and glow stick. So that's what we're gonna do. Now there are some massive waves incoming, which will give me a bunch of XP, so that is what we will be working towards. There it is, second one that we want. Let's swap this. Actually, let's swap this. Yeah, we're gonna strengthen this. And we're gonna strengthen this again. Don't really need the healing, don't really need the debuff, so... we're gonna let that stay where it is right now. Quickly, I can put this on. Alright. Good grief. It's been a while. It's been over an hour and almost, well, over an hour and 20 minutes. Almost an hour and a half. So... I am planning to actually do Shirogane Flare today as well. Oh boy. Yeah, for my friend. Come on. You can do it. Oh, first Yago in 2 games. Wow. Like that is impressive. Not in a good way at all. If the next 2 stamps were perfect, I could upgrade them immediately. Really? Can't do that. I should have gone with one of the items. Those leveled those out of taking up a slot. Overall, it doesn't change the speed, but it does mean you can maybe progress a little differently. Glow stick and warmy water is what we're after right now. Waited with that, but sure. Okay. Little A-charm doesn't have the damage output to kill me. Are you serious? No, that is one more. Good. I was just thinking, that can't be right. Not again. Don't start that again. Once was enough. Once was enough punishment. Alright, level 48, we need to get Uber Sheep done. In one more level. Kinda gonna take this. Alright, and we get our second collab, not super collab. And we get more of this. Anything that I need to do, I could eliminate blacksmith gear immediately. I do not want to because I will be getting new items that I need to level. I don't want to keep up with what that might be. Yeah, this one first. Because I'm only level 49 and I don't have what I need yet. We are also approaching the 12-minute mark, so that's great. I'm not really in need of any of that, but sure. Not this one. Yeah, we are gonna work towards getting that out of there just until we actually can. I am not impressed. It needs to be said. Not impressed. And CO's just bounced forward. Alright. There we go. It felt slower in the beginning, but we are at the 13-minute mark in a moment, and we have gotten our super collab and one additional collab, and we are we're somewhat on our way to the third collab, so we are good. Alright. Yeah, after this run, I will need a small break. I might have to go asymmetric at this point. an emerald there? Well, apparently there is. Alright. Control. There's 2 emeralds here now. Oh, that was a boss. Oops. I hadn't realized. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. There's an animal back here, so... That's enchanted. I am getting really, really fucking tired. Like, I'm feeling my concentration slip, which is not good. Genuinely slip. No book, reduce time between the attacks. Sure, all of them reduce the time. Max HP, because that is what we wanted. Didn't have to go away. Yeah, work. Probably should have done the other one. I did say that I wanted to do this asymmetrically, and it hasn't really held up. Well, I have really held it up. Oh, I hate sometimes. What? This thing is getting in the way. And now it went away. That was stupid. I need that golden anvil right now. I do not want to get... There we go. I don't want to get another level for nothing. I probably would have gotten some drop. Would have been acceptable, but... Oh, we are at 18 minutes. I should have had this easily. I mean, admittedly, we are now at the point where this is the last one to take. But still... Huh. Double cooldown, okay. That's pretty cool. Yes, sorry. Another cooldown, that's actually really good. Yeah, we are at less than a minute out, so we might as well just boost the stance that we have, and then that is gonna be bad. Just dropped. My attack ranges are now so vast that I actually start losing XP on some of this stuff. Cool. That's 6. So I might actually get to level this up completely. Yeah, why would you assume that I care? Genuinely curious, by the way. I'm out healing her. Actually out healing her. Oh, she's so ridiculous. I was out healing Nodoka. Oh god. Yeah, I think with the right setup that could easily beat stage 4 hard. Do I want to try that, actually? If I do, that will take a lot of time. And I'm not quite sure that I want to do that. I kind of want to finish that and go over to Noel. Sorry, to Flare, and then... So we're gonna do a walk in the park. Well, a walk in the other Holo office. I want to see whether that's easier or more difficult to do. I would assume it's easier to do. Well, I mean, it is easier to do, but to level, but I'm gonna have to get used to the small attack again. You know, that only matches half the place. I think I'm gonna leave that for last. Nah. Need to move. Need to move. Eliminate that one. Can't take Pokemon right now. That is the one that I have to leave. Uber Sheep. Not interested in crits. I can take Spider Cooking. In fact, Spider Cooking is brilliant. Eliminate that. Take that. Not gonna waste that on finding the right item, neither hold nor the other one, because it is way too easy to get items. And while it's fair, the way that you get weapons, it is not easy. I'm missing blacksmith gear. Dang it. Points, the one thing that I didn't need. Are you kidding me? Nothing again? That was a bit of a risk. I mean, there is an alternative to running. There is an alternative to running blacksmith gear and anvil. Quite a funny one, actually. And that is running hollow and glasses. Not that I need it, but I want to take it with me. But when I need to upgrade something, I have it. Or I can just drop it wherever I want. I need a lava bucket. That would be really nice. In the next minute or so. In fact, I'd love to actually finish filling up the slots in the next minute. Right. Ooh, I can't. No, I can take tears. I am allowed to take tears. I prefer to take bounce ball, but tears was the enhanced one, so I guess that's that. Now what I need is no, not this. I'll take credit cards. I need to remember that I don't need to pick those stars whenever I find them. Because that's really stupid. Need lava bucket, there is. Nice. Even nicer. Dance. Wondering why they seem so small, but this is the easy level, so yeah. Started cooking. I don't even want to pick that one up because it's so bad. Alright, let's enchant a couple of things. Please. Actually, I will enchant it, but I need to remember. No, I don't want to enchant it. I want to upgrade you. Good grief. What am I doing? I'm screwing stuff up. Why? Oh, why? Doesn't do anything right now. I don't wanna. Like, I could have bad luck and not find enough stamps to actually do all of the stuff that I want to do. I don't really lack in firepower. I can just run through everything. That's not the problem. The problem is that I don't kill stuff fast enough. Or that it doesn't spawn fast enough. I'm not quite sure which one it is. Yeah, that doesn't scare me at all. Oh no, they're dealing single-digit damage to me. Whatever shall I do? Oh look, there's an enemy. Oh look, I'm invincible. Listen. No. Alright. I don't think we even get ranged attacks on this one, so... The drops are terrible. Okay, that will finish this, and I also want to finish the nightly milk. And with that, we finally have this one. Alright, 8 minutes in. Not a good statistic. This requires bounce ball. That requires one reward, and this requires something else. We managed to actually level ourselves into corner. This requires sausage. So fantastic. We're gonna upgrade this. Then we're gonna wait in the hopes of finding something useful. Not that one. Bounce ball. There we go. It's bounce ball and CO's tears, so that's what we're gonna run with. Right. Yeah, I think today I'm only gonna do Noel because I'm getting really knackered for some reason. It's bounce ball CEO tiers, which is none of these. I'm gonna do the sheep because that is something that we will need for long. We are at level 38. We should be heading into our second collab right now. And by that I mean we should have the second collab right now, which I do not. I mean, something has gone very wrong, or I haven't been very good. Both of which are distinct possibilities. Make no mistake. Oh, it's not enchanting stuff. We are done enchanting stuff. Yeah. Almost. Almost. So 42 at 10 minutes. Around about the 12-minute mark where you should hit level 50. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty surefire way to kill the bosses. Because they don't take any damage and they still deflect damage. So, just yeah, I'm just standing here and you're killing yourself on my shield of thorns. Oh dear. And I've got the water droplet shotgun, obviously. Because what would life be without it? If something drops over here, I'm either taking it right away or it's staying. Alright, not too bad. I want to finish Uber Sheep right now. So let's focus on that. Also draw one with water. One with water, I suppose. Okay, so it's glow stick and warm water, and it's glow stick and warm water. Alright. We're gonna finish up with glow stick and then we're gonna push for warm water. Those is Nakirians or whatever they're called. Nakiri friend? Nakiri family? Can't remember. I cannot for the life of me remember. Oh dear. Yeah. Hang on, I should do both around. I should have been a bottle round, I should say. Did I kill it? I must have killed it. Okay, we are at that stage now. Everything comes from one side. Hope that will help them. Oh dear. Come on, only another 5 minutes. Really? That's what you're giving me? That's insulting. Oh, got it. Oh, just a moment. Why am I so tired today? Good grief. This is not good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop after this. That was it, okay. I'm actually thinking of it. That was the entire point. Oh, you imbecile. Yeah, leveling like this is a lot easier, and that's the last one. And last one with 3 minutes to spare this time, which is better than the last time. It's a lot better than the last time. Not yet. Well, I mean, I could go for these two after this one, I suppose. There it is. The last item of the last game for the night. I'm gonna have to relabel everything. That's gonna be fun. Feel my sarcasm and wit. I'm joking, obviously. Seriously? Okay. That was it? Wow. I guess I could just be standing still here. Alright. Minute and a half. I wonder whether I caught something on the weekend. Because the way I'm feeling right now is not normal. Or is it to be Friday or Saturday? I wasn't at the company on Friday. I was doing home office. That can't have been it. I was at the company today. That shouldn't have been enough. Hopefully. Oh, take away my plaything. Yeah, very easy. All right. Yeah, I did plan to do more, but I'm done for today. I'm very sorry. So this was Nomad Technician, the Alien Intelligence VTuber. You know, one day I'm gonna get this right. one day, but today is not that day. Yeah, I am Nomad Technician, the Alien Intelligence VTuber. And this was me trying and ultimately failing to get everyone in Hololive up to the Gachikoi level. I certainly did get Noel there, but I failed for Flare. Once this is uploaded, I will change the thumbnail to and the title to reflect that on YouTube. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you enjoy content like this, please leave a comment. If you don't, please leave a comment. If you want me to play something else, I'm happy to oblige. I want to say no matter what, but I know how the internet can be, so I'm not gonna promise that. But yeah, I'll see everybody in the next couple of days. Probably not on Wednesday, probably on Friday, maybe on the weekend after. We will have to see. Until then, goodbye.